What's going on, everybody? Canuck here, and welcome to another OOTP 24 Canadian Baseball League video. It's been a while since our last one, and when we last left off, we were heading into, I believe, our fourth season playoffs. This is the 2008 season. And we had another very strong season, 102 wins, 60 losses. That would take the division in most divisions, but we are in that strong Rocky Mountain division still. Well, we always will be. And we've got teams like Calgary that continue to just have amazing seasons. Now, we did upset them in last year's playoffs, and we did finish ahead of Edmonton actually by quite a bit this year, so to take second spot. I thought we would be playing Edmonton, but it turns out we in fact are going to be playing Yellowknife, and this is a team I want to dive into a little bit and take a look at, because this is a team that kind of came out of nowhere for me. I know they're good. They were decent throughout the season, but they haven't been a playoff team, I don't think, at all in the whole CBL history. And I wondered, like, how did they go from there to all of a sudden they're a 104 win team and potentially challenging for the Canadian Baseball League title? So I kind of took a look at our opponents here, the Chiefs, and I looked down, I'm like, okay, 65, 60, 80, 75. I mean, this is a pretty stacked lineup. And it turns out that the Yellowknife Chiefs went shopping. They pretty much bought their team in free agency last year once we increased all of the all the budgets for all the teams. So Yellowknife definitely cashed in, but they are going to be they're going to struggle a little bit with contracts because they've got a lot of big deals on the books right now. But anyway, this guy, Jose Curia, looks like he's from Manitoba. Contreras, he was signed from Toronto. Looks like they got him at the deadline. Steve Gillingham, he has been 2 years in Yellowknife, 1 year in the Yukon, so he loves it up north, it looks like. Bobby Underhay, he is one guy who's been a Yellowknife staple. Tom Nelligan, he's another guy from Regina. Heath Rainville, he's been a regular guy. Oscar Render, a regular guy. Lanigan, new guy from Charlottetown, and Ryan Gates. Looks like he's a regular guy too. And they also have they've got a pretty weak pitching staff. That is where they are going to be exposed. As you can see, their number one guy there, good potential prospect, but he is still a bit away. It looks like Gary Allen, but 45-60. He's their number one pitcher. So we definitely have them beat, at least on paper, when it comes to pitching. But they have a pretty strong lineup, 1-9 all the way through. So this should be definitely a bit of a challenge. As you can see, they are a pretty decent team. And considering they have what I thought some pitching woes, I don't know if they've got some injuries or what. I'm actually curious now. They've got to have some injuries. Not really. No, closer, but that's it. So they don't have much for pitching, but it seemed to have got them through. And they definitely overperformed. Us, on the other hand, we're pretty much where we were last year. A very good offensive team. Our pitching's been good. Again, our one real struggle is our defensive efficiency, where we rank near the bottom of the league again. And, we had a very, very strong year. Casanova, our big free agent signing, he was great, 19-win season. Patterson with another 19-win season, coming off a Pitcher of the Year award last year. I feel like he should be ranked a lot higher, in my opinion. But, hey, whatever. Willie Sanchez, he was good. And Bruno Hemry is still squeezing out the last little bit of what he's got left. We got him for another year as well. So that'll be our starting four for the playoffs. I can't remember who our fifth guy was. It's been a while since I played this save, but Might have been a Robert. I think we rotated through, but we've got a pretty strong bullpen. This guy we got at the deadline, Tadatsu Ishii. He's definitely underperforming for sure. So we'll see how much he gets in the playoffs. But overall, I'm pretty happy on the pitching side of things. Hitting side of things, it was good. We had kind of a 1-2 punch of Pete Halfyard, who was that weird guy who didn't play for 3 years because no one could sign him. He picked up right where he frickin' left off. So even though he lost like 3 years of his absolute prime, he ended up having by far the best season of his career. Fred Mills, although on a bit of a cold streak heading into the playoffs, again for the second straight year, led the league in walks. His on base, he gets on base almost half the time, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. What else do we have here? We have Jordan Gonzalez. He was a guy we got in a trade from Thunder Bay, as I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with this lineup. It's been a few weeks since I've jumped into this save. Munoz was kind of meh, but, decent guy in the number 2 position. Halfyard and Mills we looked at. Mike Cross had another he had a very good season. No, not a very good season. Sorry, I was looking at OBP. He had a pretty good season. Otto, 153 games. He hit 258. He's kind of meh. Not sure what we're going to do with him. Doug Reeder, he forced himself back into the lineup as kind of an everyday DH. I kind of don't really love him at the DH position. If I can find a guy at DH, a big hitter maybe in free agency. I mean, Mills has already taken up first base. I don't know if Doug Reeder has a spot in our lineup. He may be someone we could look at unloading or trading. Laviolette, struggles at the plate like he always does, but he is a pretty strong defensive catcher, so we don't mind too much. And then we have Pablo Velasquez, who we basically traded shortstops with Edmonton for. And, he's kind of what you expect, but we kind of expect him to be decent at shortstop position, not for hitting. So just to kind of recap the first round playoff, it will be the Battle of Alberta in the first division series. Edmonton will be playing Calgary, and then we go up against Yellowknife, so we will get Edmonton or Calgary again. And then over on the East Coast, Halifax will be taking on the defending champion Cape Breton Admirals. And then Charlottetown is up against Windsor. So a few definitely returnees. Halifax is a rather new team to the playoffs. It looks like they kind of just snuck in, although a 90-72 record is nothing to sneeze at. All right, so we are going to jump in. Ivan Casanova gets the ball today. We are on the road in Yellowknife for this game, and we're good with our playoff roster. We set that already. All right. So, I mean, if you can see on paper, they are hitting-wise much better than us, but I think we have the edge pitching-wise. So we'll see what comes out on top. All right, here we go. Game 1. Back to the playoffs again are the Vancouver Mounties, and we will just play to runners in scoring position here in Game 1. As we get nothing, they have runners on the corners with 2 outs for Tom Nelligan. Oh, we were just talking about Velasquez's defensive prowess, and he bobbles one for the first run of the series. Here's Heath Rainville, a full count, and he is going to hit a 3-run home run. And just like that, Casanova has been rocked for 4 runs. Wow. Okay. Was not expecting that. That was a rough first inning, so we are playing catch-up right from the start. They pick up yet another run. We are looking at potentially pulling Casanova right off the bat here. Down 5-0. He's still in trouble here in the second. Gives up another hit. Oh, boy. I think we got a guy out there at the plate, at least. Okay. All right. Well, Yellowknife gets 2 more there. 6-0 for the Chiefs. We do finally get a run. Laviolette with a solo shot, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to try and give Casanova another inning. He calms down, gets through it. Okay, nothing there. We get nothing. They get nothing, but he's kind of out of gas there, Casanova. Bit of a disappointing... Well, not a bit of a disappointing, a very disappointing game one for our big money pitcher. All right, let's see if we can get something going here. Pete Halfyard with a single into left field. That's going to load the bases with no outs. So a little bit of momentum here for the Mounties in the top of the sixth for Mike Pottle, the 0-1 pitch. And that's right up the middle. That should score 2. Nope, it's just going to score 1. All right, that makes it 6-2. 3-1 to Doug Reeder. He's going to walk and walk in another run. This is not over yet. 6-3 now. Here's Danny Zepeda. He hits a deep ball, deep center field. Should be deep enough for a sac fly. It is. The Vancouver making it 6-4. The 0-1 to Laviolette. Another deep fly ball to center field. A potential. Oh, ball is deep. We're going to send him in. And he got gunned out. Wow. Okay, then. All right, Casanova is done. We're bringing Matsumoto in. He's got a runner on second with 1 out. Oh, that's gone. Oh, just when Vancouver starts getting back into it, the Chiefs take the Mountie reliever deep. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, I know my pitcher's getting fatigued, but not much we can do here. He's got to get through it. There we go. All right, Yellowknife gets 2 back, and it is 8-4. All right. We get nothing, unfortunately, in the bottom of the 7th. We're going to bring in... We're going to bring in Ishii, who, again, was struggling in the regular season, but we're down 4. A little dribbler here from the Chiefs. They do get him at second. What is going on here? That was weird, because it was in foul territory, it looked like. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. All right, top of the 8th. Okay, runners on first and second here. Oh, Pottle hits into a double play. Nope, they just get 1. Okay. Here's Doug Reeder. He's going to strike out, unfortunately. The 1-0 to Zepeda. Oh, that's hit pretty deep. Is it enough? It is. Zepeda. Danny Zepeda with a 3-run shot. A rather unlikely player, the second baseman. But hey, we'll take it. That is a huge, huge run. And all of a sudden, it's 8-7. That's all we get. I think we're going to bring in Pinkson just to try to save our bacon here, hopefully. We are just burned through our pitching here in game 1. Okay, they get nothing there. Jose Curio, leadoff man. He's going to single. That's going to drive in a run. Ah. Makes it 9-7. That's all they get. All right, top of the 9th. We're going to go pitcher by, or we're going to go hitter by hitter here. Velasquez, we're definitely going to look at a substitution here. I think we're going to bring in... Josiah's been good in only 13 at-bats. He's hitting 385, but that seems like a small sample size. But you know what? We're going to throw him in and see what happens. Okay, so Josiah James is going to lead off for us. And a little blooper into shallow center, but nothing doing for the first out. Jordan Gonzalez steps up. He's 0 for 4 today. The 2-2 pitch. That is going to drop. That is a very timely hit for Gonzalez. And that's going to put a speedy runner on first here. All right, so we're going to try the hit and run, I think, or cross. Is that foul? Oh, it was. Okay. Oh, now when we should have done the hit and run. But they only get one. All right, we're down to our last out. Here's Fred Mills. This is who we want up. Full count. Ooh, he walks. We have got the go-ahead run at the plate, and it is Pete Halfyard. He's 1 for 2 on the day. The 2-2. Oh, brutal. Check, swing, strike 3, and Yellowknife takes an offensive battle with a 9-7 win. Mounties make 3 errors in the ball game, too. That absolutely killed us. Casanova just struggled mightily out of the gate. That first inning, we just were playing catch up right from there. Yeah, in a game in a series where we're playing a strong hitting team like Yellowknife, we need to keep the runs down. And our best pitcher with an outing like that, 5 hits, 6 runs, only one of them an earned run though. Really? How does that work? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so definitely a bummer there. We're just going to move into game 2. Not much else we can do other than deal with whatever that was. All right. Just getting a drink here. Okay, we move into game 2. Definitely a bummer of a game 1. All right, so game 2 pitching matchup. They have Antonio Arango, who is coming off a league-leading 22-7 win-loss record. He was an absolute workhorse this year, 220 innings. Only a 24-year-old, too, so the future is bright. He's kind of like the Jake Patterson for us. We're actually seeing Willie Sanchez in game 2. I'm not sure why we've skipped over Patterson here. He is not fatigued. I would honestly like to see Patterson here in game 2. Oh, right. The AI is running things. No. The AI ain't running things. The AI is not running things in the playoffs. I'm running things in the playoffs. All right. We'll just do this. We'll make Patterson our number 2 guy. Oh, no, actually, he is fatigued. He is slightly tired. Okay, that is why. So never mind. Oops. We'll make Sanchez. I guess Patterson must have had an exhausting last game of the year. So, okay, fair enough. Okay. We're trying to avoid a quick exit here. We gotta win this game. As we're back in Yellowknife for game 2. Willie Sanchez gets the ball here. Top of the first, Jordan Gonzalez hops out to a game-starting double. All right, ground out there for Munoz, but that will advance Gonzalez to third. Halfyard, unfortunately, with an infield fly ball. That's not going to advance anybody. Here is Fred Mills. He's going to ground out. So despite the Gonzalez double, we get absolutely nothing in the first. They get a leadoff home run, which is what we don't want. All right, Cross is on second with no outs here. Otto gets caught swinging, or caught looking. Doug Reeder, yuck. And can Laviolette bring in a run? He will strike out, so we get nothing. All right, they got runners on first and second with 2 outs for Gates, and that is a deep ball to center field, but Gonzalez has got it at the warning track. All right, we get nothing in the third. They get nothing in the third, nothing in the fourth. And we're in some trouble here, first and second with no outs. Although it looks like Render... Nope, he's not going to hit into the double play. Only one out there. All right, here's Wyatt Lanigan. Runners on the corners with one out. Nice play by Halfyard. And that prevents the runner from going home, too. So second and third with two outs. And here is Gates with the fly ball into left field, and we have got it. That could have been dangerous, but we get out of the inning. All right, first and second with two outs. Gonzalez, ooh, that gets over the head of the first baseman, and that should score Vancouver's first run. It's going to make it 1-1. And here's Munoz, hard slapper to the shortstop. Oh, but it gets in with an infield single. And all of a sudden, it's 2-1. All right, full count pitch to Halfyard. He will ground out, but Vancouver gets two in the fifth to take the lead in the series for the first time. All right, runner on second for Contreras here. Pitch to him. Grounder to third. Won't advance the runner for the first out. All right, here is Gillingham. He is dangerous. Although he will hit a fly ball into mid-left field. And Bobby Underhay is up next. The 0-2. He gets caught looking. Fifth inning is over. We get nothing in the sixth. They get nothing in the sixth. We get nothing in the seventh. We are going to start warming up. Ooh, who are we going to start warming up? Maybe Ishii, I guess. Oops. What did I just hit there? Did I hit an intentional walk? Oh, no, I just hit it bat. Never mind. All right, they get nothing in the seventh, so we're good. We get nothing in the eighth. Why is... I feel like they're automatically putting guys... That's interesting. Yeah, we're going to put Pinkson in, actually. Oh, boy. Runners on first and third. Two outs, bottom of the eighth. Oh, huge strikeout. Huge, huge strikeout. Ron Lyons will warm up. See if we can get some insurance here in the top of the ninth. Second and third with no outs, and Pottle is going deep center field. 3-run shot to make it 5-1. And that's probably going to do it. We're going to bring on Lyons. Like, well, is Ishii still okay? No, he's not. All right, whatever. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Velasquez just eats up that one, and that'll do it. Vancouver will even the series with a 5-1 win. All right. Whew, we'll take it. We will take it. All right. So we get a travel day. Let's check in on the other series. As Calgary. Wow. They've won 9-0 and 2-0. Edmonton has not even scored a run yet. Halifax and Cape Breton are tied up. And Windsor, wow, a lot of shutouts. This is crazy. 5-0 and 6-0. So Charlottetown has, or Windsor is holding Charlottetown to 0 runs through 2 games. And so is Calgary. Okay. So we've got the Game 3 rubber match here. All right. Here we go. I'm wondering why the AI is now putting in players. That used to never happen. Anyway, whatever. I'm sure there's some setting that I have turned on when I don't want to, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Game 3. We're back in the friendly confines of Scotiabank Field. And Patterson starts by giving up a 2-run shot to Curiel, who's hitting 600 in this series. Oh, boy. All right. Taken care of. They do get 1. Okay, we got runners on first and second with 1 out. Ooh, we got a wild pitch. And Pete Halfyard, what a stab there to get 1 out. But we do bring 1 home to tie the game up at 1. All right, that one's eaten up. Okay, 1-1 through 1. They have a runner on second with no outs. Now they got a runner on third with 1. Here's Lanigan. No. And Ryan Gates. Looks like he's going to fly out. So nothing for Yellowknife in the second. We get nothing in the second. They get nothing in the third. We've got runners on the corners with no outs for Fred Mills here in the bottom of the third. Fred Mills strikes out. Here's Pete Halfyard, the 2-0. Oh, yeah, that's what we need. Extra bases into left fields. And that is an RBI double. All right, Pottle will ground out, but it'll score another run to make it 3-1 Mounties. There's another hit. And that's going to score another one. Reeder with the double there. And that'll end the inning, unfortunately. But we are up 4-1. Patterson's got a bit of a cushion, but... All right, we got a runner on second with 1 out here for Rainville. Oh, that one is slapped into right field. That's going to be a double. All right, it's going to make it 4-2. Render is going to ground out for the second out, but we have a runner on third. Lanigan strikes out. That's another strikeout for Patterson. We get out of the inning. We get nothing in the fourth. They get 1 run and a guy on third here in the fifth for Gillingham. Ooh, that is a single into center field. And that's going to tie up this game. 4-4. Okay, 74 pitches. We're still all right. Oh, maybe not. There's a home run. 6-4. Into the bullpen we go. Gonna warm up Matsumoto and Cadeno. All right, got a runner on second. Wild pitch. We'll count to Reeder. Ball 4. We got runners on the corners for Zepeda, and he can't do anything with it. That hurts. Yeah, I think it's time to bring in 2 lefties and a righty. We're going to bring in Cadeno here. Okay, they get nothing. We get runners on first and second with no outs. In the dirt, blocked by Gates. Another wild pitch. Okay, second and third with no outs. That will load the bases with no outs for Mike Cross, who's 1 for 3 on the day. The 2-1. Little blooper, shallow left. I don't think that's going to get anyone in. Is it? No. Come on, Fred Mills, do it. Oh, that's hit deep. It's gone! Grand slam! Fred Mills. We questioned his playoff clutch in the past couple, well, last couple years ago. That is the most clutch he has ever been. And it is 8 for Mounties. Sorry, 8-6 for the Mounties there. All right, they get nothing in the 7th. We're going to try to bring in Matsumoto for the 8th. We get a little bit more insurance. Not in the bottom of the 7th. Okay, Matsumoto's going to get the bump here in the 8th. They get nothing. And we might get Lions ready here just in case. But this is looking pretty good. We might be able to get some insurance here. Two very high-scoring teams just going at it here in Game 3. A little dribbler. And they get the runner at first. Okay. That's going to score another one. It is just. That makes it 10-6. We're going to let Matsumoto pitch here in the 9th. He's getting fatigued. Only at 18 pitches, huh? No, we're bringing Ishii then, I guess. All right, 10-6. Oh, that's a stinger into the gap. That is going to score another run. RBI double. Yellowknife not giving up yet. They are down to their last out. We're going to see if we can let him get out of this. Wild pitch. Gillingham. Oh, what a diving play by Cross to end the game. Woo! And we hold on with a 10-7 game. Wow, that had everything, that one. That one had everything. Fred Mills with that grand slam, that proved to be the difference. Both pitchers struggled, but we ended up coming out on top. We'll take it. We will take it, the Fred Mills grand slam, as we move one win away from the second round. And Calgary sweeps Edmonton rather handily with an 8-5 win there. We're up 2-1, and nothing going on in the other games right now. So Bruno Hamry will get the ball against Ruben Montoya, another youngster pitcher from the Chiefs. And we're ready to go here. We are ready to go. I thought I accidentally simulated the game. Now let's see if we can wrap it up. We do not want to make that trip back up to Yellowknife for Game 5. Emery was great in the playoffs last year. Let's see what he can do this year. He's in a little bit of trouble here in the top of the first. Oh, still in some trouble here. Yeah, races are loaded with no outs. This could be a double play ball. No, we just get one. All right, so runner will cross the plate in the first inning yet again, but thankfully that's all they get. We get a home run from Munoz to make it 1-1. They get nothing in the second. We get nothing in the second. They get nothing in the third. We get nothing in the third. Nothing in the fourth. Nothing in the fourth. Wow. Okay. Finally, a little bit of pressure here in the top of the fifth. Runners on first and second with 2 outs now for Gillingham, but Gillingham is going to ground out. Going to keep it 1-1. We get nothing in the fifth. Nothing in the sixth. Hamry's pitching an absolute gem, but he's getting tired. Ishii's been pretty good. I'm going to warm up Ishii and Pinkson. Ooh, home run from Pete Halfyard to make it 2-1. Fred Mills gets on second. Mike Cross with the single. All right, Mills will not run it in because he is super slow. And nothing for Pottle there. No. Too shallow for Mills to chug in there. Doug Reeder with the deep fly ball. That should be deep enough. We're going to give it a try. Oh, no, it's still not deep enough for Mills. Oh, boy. And that was a dumb move. We shouldn't have done that. We should not have done that. All right. We're going to go Pinkson here in the 7th. Clean 7th inning. Okay, Laviolette on second with 1 out. They are going to walk Gonzalez. Muno steps up. He's got a home run today already. Little dribbler. They're just going to get the runner at second. The runner's on the corners for half yard. Full count. Yes. Clutch. Single to bring in another run. 3-1. Mills is going to walk. And here's Mike Cross, the 3-1. And that'll do it. All right, we'll let Pinkson pitch the 8th, too. Oh, it says he's getting fatigued. He's okay. Give me one more at bat here. Let's go. Oh, don't walk him. All right, we'll let Ishii go for this one at bat, hopefully. All right, we get out of that. And we are going to warm up Lions as we get nothing in the 8th. We're going to bring in the closer. Can we finish it? Oh, not yet. First and second with one out. They walk Lanahan. Oh, my goodness. Lions, come on, man. Going to load the bases with one out. Oh, huge strikeout there. Curiel, their best hitter by far. But he's 0 for 2 today. The 2-2. Oh my goodness, it's hit deep. No! The most clutch grand slam I have ever seen in OOTP. And it goes against me. We are 1 out away from moving on. And Curiel just hits a grand slam off my closer. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, I had a bad feeling there. Oh my goodness, we're still not out of this. Get Robert in. Jeez, just to finish the job, hopefully. Wild pitch. Don't make this any worse than it needs to be. Oh my goodness, the Chiefs are not done yet here in the 9th. They are determined to send this back to the Northwest Territories. Score 5 runs in the 9th. And the fans are stunned here in Vancouver. They were ready to pop the champagne. And now they're down 6-3. Looking at a game 5 in the face. 9-1-2 is up here. Velasquez is definitely going to get subbed out here. We're going to try... who do they got pitching? Aguilar. We're gonna give Troy Murray a go here. All right, full count to Murray here. Just can't believe that happened. Oh, caught looking. Here's Jordan Gonzalez. First pitch he sees, little dribbler. And we're down to our last out. Muno strikes out. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that just happened. We are 1 out away. We're 1 pitch away. And, yeah, look at that. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Lions with the biggest blown save of his life. 46 saves throughout the regular season. That's baseball, right? Doesn't matter how many stats you look at. Does not matter. Everything that should make sense. The only thing they had against him, it was by far their best hitter. And he absolutely goes yard on me. That one stings. All right, well, we take the travel day and we head back up north. And we are needing to lick our wounds here. Casanova will get the rock again here in game 1. which will put us at a disadvantage if we do get into the regular or into the next series. But we got to get through this game first. So we're the only series left as Cape Breton defeats Halifax and Windsor shuts out Charlottetown, walks all over Charlottetown, essentially. It'll be Windsor and Cape Breton against Calgary versus the winner of Vancouver and Yellowknife. Yellowknife looking to play well, not really spoiler, but a team that hasn't been this deep before. Vancouver has. So let's see if some of these elimination games that the Mounties have already become accustomed to, let's see if it pays dividends. Casanova versus Arango, the two top pitchers on their respective teams. Casanova needs a huge game here. This could define him here in his early years. And that's huge right off the bat. Half yard with the 2-run shot on our first click. Oh, here we go. First and second with 1 out. Vancouver not screwing around here in the top of the first. As with only 1 out, they have put 4 across the plate. And they are still not done. As they have batted around. Wow. This may be an anticlimactic game 5, but we are only on the top of the first. We've blown bigger leads. 5-0. Gonzalez is going deep. That is gone. 8-0. And they have chased the starter. And we're still up. Mills walks, bases loaded. Mike Cross. And the Chiefs finally get out of maybe the worst first inning I've ever seen. Now we just have to hold on. If we blow an 8-0 lead, I may uninstall this game. All right. 2-2. That's taken care of. Yellowknife gets a nothing. All right. Now let's just see if we can just pad the lead a little bit more. Okay. Bottom of the second. Okay, they got runners on second and third. Big strikeout there. Lanigan strikes out. And Gates is going to ground out. Okay. Remaining 8-0. Oh. Okay, in the dirt, but smothered. Gillingham strikes out. Underhay also strikes out. We get nothing. Oh my goodness, Casanova gets injured. Calf strain, okay. That's not terrible. All right. We got a double play there. We do. As this is a very anticlimactic Game 5, everyone. Very anticlimactic Game 5. It looks like it is all set for a rematch. Oh, that's gone too. Wow. Fred Mills makes it 11-0. Not much else to say here. As Vancouver's still looking to add more here. Look at that double play. Oh, almost. They did get one, though. All right. Full count. Here is Mills again. And Mills is going to add to his playoff stat total. He's going to play another one. 13-0 in Game 5 here. That is a strikeout. We'll keep Lockyer in here. Boom. They get nothing. We'll bring in Martinez. And we'll just let him finish it off. We'll just let him. Oh, he did give up a run. And, oh, well, we're not out of this yet. We got to make sure we wrap this up properly. Okay, there's a double play. And... oh, nope. Chiefs are going to plate one more here. As our center fielder disappears into the scoreboard. That's Curiel with it. Like, this guy was so good. Too bad it's going to be all for nothing. Maybe I've spoken too soon. That is another hit. Unfortunately, I think it is far too little, far too late here. There it is. That'll do it. And Vancouver crushes the Yellowknife Chiefs in a pivotal Game 5. 13-3. And the rematch is set against the Calgary Bone Pilers. Whew. Okay, yeah, that one was over pretty darn quick with those 8 runs. 5 RBIs for Mills, who was 529 in the series. Wow. Fred Mills, player of the game. Boom. Yeah, that was a smoking there. Okay, we advance. We advance, and it's literally the next day. And, well, this is kind of where we left off last year, where it was like, okay, Calgary, the dominant team, and, you know, they've only got us by 3 wins in the regular season this time. But we ended up upsetting them last year. Can we repeat it? I know Calgary is going to be salivating. They wanted Vancouver from the start. They now have Vancouver again in the playoffs. The league championship again, Calgary versus Vancouver, Cape Breton versus Windsor. Was that the same? And just take a quick look here. Oh no, we upset Calgary in the first round last year. Oh yeah. And then we beat Edmonton. Okay. So almost the same, except Calgary gets in. It's Cape Breton and Windsor with a rematch there as well. So, okay, well, the fact ours went 5 games is we don't get the rest, and we're not going to see our aces for a little while. Well, Patterson will get game 2. All right, we're at, what, 47 minutes? You know what? We're just going to make this a longer episode today, as we've got business here with the Bone Pilers. Again, they are pretty darn dominant. Some names here that scare us. Ludovic. We seem to get him in every playoff. Gareth Pete. Yeah, some pretty scary players here. And Roberto Castillo, who is no slouch starting pitching as well. All right, we're on the road here in Calgary. All right, top of the first, Jordan Gonzalez sneaks on to second already. Manny Munoz with a shot into center field. Runners on the corners with no outs. Good start for Vancouver. That's going to load the bases with no outs for Fred Mills, who has been dangerous. Oh, big strikeout there, unfortunately. Mike Cross, deep fly ball. Not quite, though. We'll score a run. Making it 1-0. 2-2 to Pottle. He'll strike out. Unfortunately, Vancouver only gets 1 there. All right, nothing for Calgary. Nothing for us. Nothing for Calgary. Nothing for us. Nothing for Calgary. A 2-run shot from Doug Reeder, who's been struggling. Sanchez has been on an absolute roll. Sanchez with a no-hitter through 5. I've just jinxed it. A no-hitter through 6. Another home run, Pottle. Okay. My goodness, what a run here from Willie Sanchez. Okay, first and third with 1 out. Gonzalez strikes out. 2-1 to Munoz. All right, that's going to bring home another one, and it is 4-0. Vancouver. And Calgary without a hit. All right, they're going to give Sanchez the ball here again. Wow, we are getting close here as we're through 7. Another home run. There's Fred Mills again, making it 5-0. Runners on first and second. This is the Vancouver Mountie team I was hoping for. We have the hitting and we have the pitching. All right, looks like they only get 1 there. All right. 5-0. We're going to give Sanchez is going to hold on to the ball. Nothing there. Oh, crushed. Well, we have to let Sanchez try. We have to let him try for the no-hitter. No point in trying to injure anyone. Another walk. Cross is up. Base is loaded here. That should... No, I'm not gonna risk any injury here. We don't need to. That's gonna drop and score a couple more. 7-0 Vancouver. No one was expecting this here in game 1. Wow. All right. Willie Sanchez, 8 innings pitched, 2 bases on balls, 5 strikeouts. We're gonna warm up Pinkson just in case. We're gonna go batter by batter here. See if he can get the no-hitter. Oh, and it's broken up on the first batter. The no-hit is gone. Ooh, they do get 2 runs. All right, we're gonna bring Robert in. Uh-oh. Ludovic Faure. Still don't know how to say his name after all these years. Nothing doing there. And 1 more out. And that'll do it. Calgary goes down. Vancouver steals game 1 with a 7-2 win and an absolutely masterful pitching performance from Willie Sanchez. 8 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 2 hits, 5 Ks. We'll take that. Wow. There we go. 7-2. 7-2. Over on the other side of things, doesn't look like the series has started yet between Cape Breton and Windsor. That'll be another interesting rematch for sure. Okay, let's head into it here. Game number 2. Jack Patterson will get the ball here in game 2 against Bud Hodge, who has been a Calgary stalwart. Doesn't look like he's missed any games, just a dominant pitcher. All right, let's go. Well, I wouldn't say dominant, just more of an Iron Man pitcher. We've seen him before. All right, game 2, we get nothing, they get nothing in the first. We got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Nothing there. Okay, they got a runner on second with 2 outs. Patterson, boom. The pitching maybe finally starting to show up here after a bit of a slow start. Runners on second and third with 2 outs for Danny Zepeda, who is sharing second base with Munoz this series. Nothing. Wow, this is an absolute pitcher's duel here. Matt Moraine is going to fly out. This might drop for the first run of the ball game. Oh, maybe not. What a throw from Gonzalez. Wow, that guns him out to keep it 0-0. And that'll do it. No runs. Shades of, I can't remember our center fielder's name from last year, but it's like he was doing the same thing. Bulger. Look at this game. My goodness. Patterson throwing a gem here, but so is Bud Hodge. All right, just try to get out of the 7th here. We got a runner on 3rd. Or Calgary's got a runner on 3rd, but that's all they get. It's going to remain 0-0. Oh, we've already... I don't know why they've... Whatever, I'm not going to complain. All right, we get nothing. We're going to put in... Put an Ishii here. Pitch the bottom of the 8th. Please don't give anything up. Okay, there we go. 2 outs, runner on 3rd. We're going to bring in Cadno, because Ludovic has killed me before. We want a lefty-lefty here. Did it work? Yes. All right. Remains 0-0. All right. Top of the 9th. Okay, okay. 1st and 2nd. Hoddle strikes out for the 1st out. Reeder, who's really been struggling these playoffs, I maybe should have changed him. Zepeda, come on. Come on. Yes! There it is. That is the 1 run. 1-0. That may be all we need. Who knows, though? Probably not. And that'll do it. But that RBI single there from Zepeda, who's platooning second base. That may be the biggest hit of his life. All right, Lyons isn't quite ready yet, which I'm a bit worried about. Here's Pete. He strikes out. Well, we'll let Cadno do it here. Batchelor. How does he hit against lefties? Pretty well. We're bringing Lyons. We get these last 2 outs. Come on, baby. No, our center fielder's too deep. All right, it's putting a runner on 1st. Oh, this could be... All right, we'll run it in for the 2nd out. There it is. Shared shutout. A 1-0 Vancouver win as we are operating on all cylinders here. Woo! We can win blowout games. We can win close games. Again, amazing pitching here. No runs from Patterson. 7 sparkling innings. Didn't even give up a walk either. Wow. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Bill Cavanaugh had 3 doubles this game. Nothing mattered. All he hit was doubles, and those were most of the hits for them. Okay, Windsor is taking a 1-0 lead in their series, and we go up 2-0 heading home to Vancouver. And Windsor up 2-0 on Cape Breton as well. That's a bit of a surprise. All right, it is Jae Myung So against Bruno Hamry here in Game 3. Let's see if we can put a stranglehold on this series. Calgary just waiting to wake up. We're waiting for them to wake up. It's not happening. Oh my goodness, that's gone. Mike Cross. Deep ball here in the bottom of the 1st. 2-0. Off Jae Myung So, the North Korean pitcher. I remember him from last year. All right, that's all we get. But hey, 2 runs. Oh, well, something has happened. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is devastating. Fred Mills is gone down with a sprained ankle. That's gonna... He's done for the whole playoffs, I think. I'm in shock. I am in shock. What happened? Oh. I. Okay. So that means we're probably gonna move Reader to first. Wait. The DH will take the field, and the pitcher will bat. No. Who else can play first here? John Cuff can. I guess we're gonna bring in Sean Cuff to play first base for now. Or can he DH? No, you can't move. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that was a thing. Wow, that is awful. Okay. Head down here. We lose our star here for the rest of the playoffs. That's gonna hurt. Double play there. All right, they got runners on first and second. Okay. Nothing there. Here's Ludovic, who's been struggling in these playoffs. I think he's only hit like 200. And that's going to be a fly ball, easily handled. All right, we get nothing. They get nothing. We get nothing. First and second with one out. Loading the bases with one out here. Hamry in a bit of trouble. Ooh, that's going to knock in a couple runs. Oh, maybe only one. Oh, we got him out. Cross guns him out. To only prevent one run instead of two. No, Pete with one over the third baseman's head. That's going to score two. And Calgary jumps up on top. All right. All right. We get nothing. Hamry getting a little tired. More Matsumoto up. Ooh, another home run to make it 4-2. We're going to bring in Matsumoto here. They get nothing. We get nothing. Oh, getting fatigued again. 4-2. Give me one more pitcher. Or one more batter. Come on. Okay, we got him there. We'll bring in Ishii, I guess, to finish off this. Ishii's been pretty decent, actually, in the playoffs. And I spoke too soon. As he gives up a single. Well, that's not too bad. That should finish off the inning. Zepeda coming all the way in from second base. To make it 4-2. We get nothing. They get a run. Maybe more. Yep. Shoot. Shoot. Who's ready? Pinkson? Anybody? No one's ready. Oh, they're going to steal a base, too. All right. That's all she wrote. 6-2. That's all we get. Wow. Right around where Mills got injured. We just ran out of gas. It was looking good. And then, yeah. So now we've lost, and it's now 2-1 in the series, and we've lost our best player. Collision at a base. Fred Mills, 3 to 4 weeks. That is absolutely huge. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's gone after Canadian series. Shoot. So that'll do it. So now we've got to dig into playoff roster here and see who else we can potentially bring in. I mean, I guess Ford Keats might be... He might be someone we might look at trying out, actually. He's been really good in AAA. He struggled this year with us, but as a first base DH, you know, let's bring him in. So we've got to change around the depth chart a bit. I'm actually going to do this and see what they do. Yeah, they put Ford Keats at first. Reader DHs. That's fine. Jordan Gonzalez moves to the cleanup spot. Okay, that puts a big hole in our lineup, but nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. We're going to have to move on without him. As we head to game 4, and it's going to be Martin Ransom going up against Ivan Casanova. Vancouver looking to get back on track here in game 4. Calgary looking to even the game up, or even the series up as they head back to Calgary. All right, they got a runner on second with 1 out. And then there's a walk. Gareth Pete strikes out. And Bill Toop strikes out. Casanova with a nice inning there. We get nothing. They get nothing. We get nothing. They get nothing. We get a run from Gonzalez. Oh. Interesting. They changed the order. Must be... Oh, because it's a lefty. That's why. I was looking at right-handed. All right. We get 1 run there. Top of the 4th. Nothing there. We get nothing. Another pitcher's duel here. We get another run. Laviolette with a home run. We'll take that. First and third with 2 outs. Do we got a little more insurance? Oh, we need Half-Yard to step up with Mills being gone. And he does just that. 3-run bomb from Pete Half-Yard. 5-0 Mounties. That's huge. That is huge. Casanova appears to be cruising here in a very quickly played game 4. We'll give Casanova another inning. Boom. Well, we might even give him 1 more, but we'll warm up Pinkston just in case. We'll give him the complete game. He does. He gets it. He gets it. What a pitching performance from Ivan Casanova, who has been, other than his first start, he has been absolutely outstanding here in the playoffs. Look at this line. 9 innings pitched, 3 runs, no earned, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Look at that ERA, 0.49 in the playoffs. That's incredible. All right, well, we get the win without Mills in the lineup, and we are 1 win away from the Canadian Series yet again for the 2nd year in a row. And who may be we facing? Well, it is 2-1 in the other series between Windsor and Cape Breton. Cape Breton swept us last year in the Canadian Series, if you remember. So we're looking to, well, we got to get by Calgary first. We're still not there. We got 1 more to go, and we're on the road. No, we're not on the road. I keep forgetting this is not the NHL. We are still at home for Game 5. We don't want to have to go back and play Game 6 and possibly 7 in Calgary. So let's finish it off. Sanchez, who had an outstanding game in his last outing. Pitching has been, for the most part, very, very good from the Mounties, which is what you need in the playoffs. You absolutely need good pitching. And here we go in the bottom of the 1st, as Pottle knocks one into the gap. Yes. Gonna make it 1-0. Half-yard. Nope, nothing there. Ooh, wild pitch. That's gonna bring Pottle to 3rd. Gonzalez strikes out. Here's Doug Reeder. He's gonna walk. Ford Keats, the replacement for Mills. Strikeout. All right. They have a runner on second. Kavanaugh's going to walk. Moraine's going to strike out. Ooh, Edmund Hinton is going to knock one into center field. And that's going to score a run to tie the game up at 1 apiece. Jamie Boyd with the strikeouts. Catch it. Okay, we're good. We're under it. All right, first and third with 1 out here. That should be deep enough to score a run, is it not? Munoz tags up. Sackfly scores the run. Gonna make it 2-1 Mounties. Oh, 2-run shot from Gonzalez. It's gonna make it 4-1. All right, got runners on the corners with 1 out here for Calgary. Jamie Boyd's gonna knock a single in. Calgary not ready to give up yet as they cut the lead to 4-2. Bill Avery, a little grounder. Ooh, that is an infield hit. That's gonna load the bases. Here's Melvin Munoz. Bottle's got it. Ludovic, who has been absolutely dead silent in this series, he strikes out. All right, we got a runner on second with 1 out for Mike Cross, and that's going to be handled for the second out. 2-2 to Pottle, and he grounds out. Okay. They get nothing in the 5th. We get runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 5th. Doug Reeder. Yikes. Okay. We strike out there. Reeder's been awful. Munoz, that should land. And that, I think, is going to score 2. It will. That's going to put Vancouver up on top, 6-2. Sanchez is gassed. We're going to put in Robert. But another solid outing. We'll see if the bullpen can bring this home. That should be handled as Calgary gets nothing in the 6th. We get nothing in the 6th. They get nothing in the 7th. We're going to bring Pinkston in to warm up. Come on, Reeder, do something. Okay, I guess a walk counts. Heats is going to walk, it looks like. And that'll bring in a run. 7-2. Here's Munoz. That's going to knock one in. And this is going to pretty much all but do it here. Making it 8-2. Still no outs here for Vancouver. Strikeout there. Pablo Velasquez. He's going to fly out. And Cross keeps things going as he's going to knock 2 more in. It's going to make it 10-2, and Calgary 11-2. Never mind, it's going to score all the runs. Calgary got to be disappointed with this. I mean, another division crown. They go down in the first round last year to Vancouver. They make it to the second round. Is this their year? They run into Vancouver again. And honestly, we haven't broken much of a sweat. We have not broken much of a sweat. 6 runs in the 7th there. All right, we'll bring in Lockyer here. Oh, they get a run. We get 1. Well, let's just stem ahead here. There we go. That's it. We win. Another crushing game. 13-4. Munoz with 4 hits. Wow, he's been great this playoffs, too. And there it is. Sanchez having a hell of a playoff run, too. Yellowknife gone. Calgary gone. Vancouver takes down both division leaders. And we are going to our second straight Canadian series. Who's it going to be against? 3-2 in that Eastern series. And it's over. Cape Breton goes down. There will be a new champion, as it will be the Windsor Whistlers going up against the Vancouver Mounties in the Canadian series. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Windsor, one of those teams, they won a very weak Metropolitan Division. It's 90-72. They won their one series against us this year. But Vancouver should be the heavy favorite for this one. So we'll see how this plays out. And we will do that next episode. So thank you guys very much for watching. And we'll see you for the Canadian series next episode.